Hello everyone, welcome to Vic's Tarot Guidance. Welcome if you're new and welcome if you're returning to this channel today. Please consider subscribing down below if you haven't already, and if any of you are here interested in booking personal tarot readings with me or any other service that I offer, such as channeling, healing, and manifestation coaching, you can check that out on my website. The link to that is in the description box below this video. So make sure to check that out to see what I offer and how we can collaborate together in the future. So today we are going to be looking into a general tarot reading into the energy of what's going on with your person. Sorry about the noise in the background that just came on. I hope it's going to be all right. So random universe things. So we're going to be looking into what are the energies in your person's field today. All right, so what are their thoughts of you today specifically? We have three groups to choose from over here. So group number one here, and I'm just going to bring you guys a little bit closer so that you can see the groups better. The group number one here is going to be this heart landscape Jasper. Then for group number two, we have the beautiful rose quartz heart. And for group number three, we have the beautiful jade crystal. Right, so I think this is jade, not 100% sure, but I'm 99% sure. If you guys have a better clue about what this crystal is, let me know in the comment section down below. Right, so these are the three groups that you can pick from. The timestamps for each of the groups are already in the description box and in the comment section down below, so you can already hop into your reading. If you feel like you need a bit more time picking your groups, your crystals, you can pause the video, take a few deep breaths, dive deeper into your body and just feel into your person, ask the question about what you need to know the most at this time, and then feel yourself guided towards one of the groups. If you're finding yourself guided to more than one group, that's completely fine as well. That just means that you have messages in more than one group. All right, so I'll see you all in your groups. Happy picking. Hello, group number one, welcome to your reading. So if you have picked the landscape Jasper stone here for your reading, let's hop right in and see what are your person's thoughts of you today. So first of all, we're just going to get the overall energy that your person is in. All right, so what energy is group number one's person in today? What is group number one's person's energy for today? What are they going through? What are they thinking about? The athlete. Okay, interesting. So the athlete energy. The light attribute here for the athlete is dedication to transcending physical limits, including handicaps, and development of personal willpower and strength of spirit. Right, and then the shadow attributes here are misuse of athletic ability for selfish ends, false sense of vulnerability, and entitlement. So it feels like overall here, it feels like your person wants to transcend the physical limits of your connection here is what I'm getting here. This person definitely wants to use willpower to have there be development in this connection. This is basically the card that is telling me that this person is using willpower so as to manifest this connection or move this connection forward. So they are trying to intend for this connection to move forward between the two of you. All right, so that's that. Their energy. I'm not tapping into the shadow attribute here so much, just overall the light attribute of your person. The purple energy here is dedicated to just wisdom and sort of spiritual attunement. For me, there is a royal feeling to your person as well. So I do feel like they are a laid back person trying to just sort of manifest this connection, manifest you into their lives without them having to sort of do too much. So it might be like a little bit of a lazy person strategy here. So let's see what else comes through for you, group number one. So what is your person thinking of you today? What are their thoughts of you today? what's going on here, Spirit, please, for group number one. What's going on in their person? What are their thoughts today, please, Spirit? Okay, so we have the Two of Cups. Okay, love is on their mind. Great deal of love, transcendence, connection. So connection with you, love with you, loving you, yeah, just being with you. This person definitely wants to connect and share and be intimate with you. They want to connect. That's strong, and they're just maybe tapping into the energy of love between the two of you. So let's see what else comes through here. So very beautiful, loving thoughts, thoughts of appreciation, thoughts of being happy that you are in their lives. Gratefulness is also what's coming through with this card. So let's see what else. We have the Ace of Cups. Okay, so the Two of Cups followed by the Ace of Cups. Okay, so spiritual connection, spiritual union, transcendence. So spiritual transcendence as well here, you know, understanding that this love is a love that's both bodily and spiritual, that is all encompassing, that is calling your person to understand certain spiritual truths better as well. It is sort of that type of love that is also opening them up to a lot of wisdom and a lot of like more worldly spiritual understanding of where things stand and how things are in life right now. This overall feels like your person is trying to align more with their emotional world at this time with the Ace of Cups. It feels like they're trying to feel deeper into their own emotions, trying to understand themselves better, and through that trying to sort of facilitate growth between the two of you, trying to facilitate a connection between the two of you. We have Six of Pentacles here on the bottom of the deck, which is incredibly beautiful because this designates again that energy of sharing, that energy of trying to manifest and grow things here in the world, sort of trying to take action towards this connection, or sort of relate to you, intend towards you in such a way that is going to grow this connection and further this connection. All right, so that's what we have. I do want to bring this one out as well here, Spirit is saying, because there is growth here. There is personal physical growth here connected to your person, but also just the overall growth of this connection. So this person does really want to expand this connection to from where you are at right now, basically. So let's see what else. Okay, so we have the Tower moment reversed. So it does feel like here with the Tower being reversed that something difficult has been happening in your person's life, and that is ending right now, or that has ended recently for your person. So it does feel like your person is, I'm hearing, picking up the pieces after this upheaval that has happened in their lives. Okay, so it feels like, you know, they went through quite a crash, something broke or something, you know, didn't work out as they intended. Maybe a relationship ended for them or something like that. Here it feels like they were quite shaken up here with this card, and to me this feels like, you know, just your person has maybe been AFK, you know, away from the keyboard of life here for a while, because they were picking up these pieces of their internal soul, their internal energy. German words are coming to mind again, but I can't speak them, so I'm not going to. But yeah, if any Germans are watching this, hello, hi. I'm tapping into their energy here. So yeah, like difficult things ending, but it feels like a renewal. It's an energy of after the storm. So I feel like it's all good. From now on, it feels like things are going to move easier for the two of you from your person's perspective. They feel like they have let go of something very, very difficult. So let's see what else now. Okay, the Three of Cups, celebration is coming now. We have all the cups, the Ace of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Three of Cups. So this person wants to celebrate with you. This person is thinking about asking you out for a drink as well. They want to have fun. They want to just, you know, enjoy your company. Be in joy and enjoy. the two of you being together, just sharing things, enjoying, and, you know, hanging out with a drink. That's all that they're asking. That's all that they're really wanting. They just want to emotionally connect with you, connect with the beautiful Queen of Cups underneath the energy. So yeah, they just are overall really connected to you. We also have a matching of the colors, you know, with the athlete and this beautiful princess here, or this beautiful queen over here. So this person is deeply wanting to connect here. They are very, very emotional, to be quite honest. You know, we have a lot of cup energy, some practical endeavors here as well, wanting to grow this connection in the physical dimension. But overall, this person is very emotional towards you and very positively emotional towards you, okay? So very positive emotions are what they are feeling towards you at this time. So let's see what else. We have the Five of Cups talking about positivity. Now we have like loss and letting go. With this one, it feels like it's an energy of letting go that Spirit is wanting to highlight. This is connected, I feel like, to the Tower card, especially to that energy of having to let go of something that no longer serves them in their own lives. Okay, so they're letting go of some type of connection or something that is not good for them anymore in the physical here, or some type of an emotional attachment. Even that doesn't have to be to a person. It can also be an emotional attachment to a thing, a specific thing here. And that's something that they're letting go, and through that they know that they are allowing themselves to open up the energy to receive what is really theirs and what is really supposed to be in their lives. Okay, so they feel like they're letting go of the energy that sort of has been stagnant with them for quite a while, and they're quite okay with that. They're quite harmonious with that. This person feels like they are very open to what is coming. They're very open to the unification of energies, the yin and yang energies coming together to be unified in this connection. You guys might be strong soulmates or maybe even twin flames here watching this, because this is a strong energy of connection, or at least maybe your person is just allowing themselves to reconnect with their divine feminine and divine masculine energies in harmony at this time. They feel like they're overall in very good harmony with themselves. They feel like they're okay and doing good right now. Here with Temperance, we have strong Sagittarius energy here coming through along with that Jupiter energy. So they feel quite expansive. They do feel like they're quite, I feel like, philosophical, or just thinking about things in terms of the bigger picture at this time. So they're trying to approach this connection through thinking big, thinking about this and approaching this through the bigger picture. All right. So what does that mean? That means not being triggered by little things. That means trusting in the bigger vision of this. That means basically dedication to the bigger vision of this connection, even though it might not be, you know, properly manifested in the physical as maybe this person would want it to be, yet it's still in the process of becoming that, and they have trust in that because they see the bigger sort of perspective, the higher viewpoint of all of this. Okay, so let's see what else. We have the Emperor. Yeah, this person is in their own truth. They are in their own sort of sovereign being. Right now, they feel like they're very structured, very organized. They definitely have a lot of balance right now. They know where they stand. They have their own structure. And they are in a very masculine energy. But this masculine energy is not like pushing or not, you know, action-based in the sense of like taking impulsive action. This is more like taking action that they know is going to facilitate growth in this connection, but at the same time, you know, not taking action out of feelings that are sort of unsavory to them. You know, they know how to hold themselves and when to take action and when not to take action. They know how to listen to themselves here as well. So they feel like they're very much in their own power. They also do feel like they have strong power over themselves here. They do feel very grounded as well with the Emperor. We have a strong energy of Aries here also. So Sagittarius, Aries coming through. There's a divine masculine energy coming through with the Emperor, with that Aries energy as well. This energy of sort of knowing where things stand, knowing how to go about things, especially. They feel very collected, calm, collected, secure in their own energy, like they know where things are going, is what this feels like to me. You know, like basically they know where things are going and they're just calm in their own path because they know the end result, and they know the end result is going to come their way sooner or later here. Okay, so let me see if there's something else that I have missed. There is definitely strong attunement that this person does feel with you, strong love, strong intimacy, and they do want to make a connection as well. They want to bring forth a partnership between the two of you, a partnership in some way, you know. It doesn't necessarily have to be a loving connection. It can also just mean friendship as well here, but this person wants some type of bond with you. They also want to really celebrate with you. They want to maybe dance, sing with you as well, if that's something that you guys feel like you want to do together. Friendship is a big component of what this person wants with you as well here. Okay, and overall how they are feeling. They're good when it comes to the moderation of extremes. They're good at self-restraint here with temperance as well. They're sort of like using self-restraint and relying on that in order to be yielded for a purpose, you know. So it's almost like holding opposites and being able to sort of create a certain unity between them. You know, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense here for you guys. Right? So the Emperor, another thing that's coming through here is basically creating order out of this chaos that has happened for them with the Tower, and also overall a strong energy of leadership, strength, establishing a sense of law and order in their own lives. So it's like this person is currently rooted in his ways and views and maybe even regiments, but confident that this is the right structure and the right way of things. They might be wrong about this, but this is like the structure that they are employing right now in their lives. Right? So anything else, Spirit, here for this person? We have the Queen of Wands coming through as well. So the Queen of Wands energy, it's interesting. It's a call towards a connection. It's a call towards a social gathering of some kind. This to me feels like it's just an overall beautiful attunement to one another, but also acting in connection with nature is what's coming through here. So what this person also wants is they want to act in their own nature, and they don't want to go against their own nature to be able to bring about this connection, whilst also this person is dedicated, engaged in this connection, even though, you know, not as directly as some of you would want it to be. For some of you that is. And also this person knows that they are attractive to you, but also they are attracted to you. And this person does feel quite cheerful, quite upbeat overall about this connection, you know. So there's a confidence that they're giving out with the Emperor and with this Queen, and they feel like they can take on new challenges now. Okay, they do feel like they can take new challenges on, but this person is also going to need some time of reflection every now and then to just sort of retreat into their own bubble and spend some time alone, spend some time with themselves here as well, with the Four of Swords being reversed, being on the bottom of the deck, sorry about that. So let's see now what Spirit has to tell you guys in terms of guidance. So what type of guidance does Spirit have for you? So for group number 1, please, Spirit, what's the guidance? The bud. Okay, so Rose guidance here is the bud, which is talking about a potential, which is talking about promise, what is about to happen here, and also just the overall energy of keep going. So keep continuing. So basically here, this is a card of encouragement, of potential, excitement, and hope. It invites you to keep facing your true north and show up for what you're being called to create in this connection. Your effort has not gone unnoticed, Spirit is saying. So keep going. Someday soon you will begin to see this beautiful creation in the world, okay? So the bud is connected here with spring, the time when the upward energy of life is bursting on through. So you may be seeing the first signs that things are beginning to come together right now in your manifestation in your life. If you've been working on a certain energy or a certain manifestation, a certain project, or have been dedicating yourself to ushering in some change in your life, you're being called to keep going and trust that what you've been working towards is happening at this time. So keep tending to your garden, and before long the bud will begin to unfold and bloom for you, okay? The soul inquiry for this card that you can do basically for the bud is what new buds are beckoning to bloom within you at this time. All right, so this is your guidance, my beautiful group number 1. Thank you so much for connecting with me. Thank you for sharing your beautiful energy and your beautiful wisdom here. It has been a pleasure. If you're wanting to, you can connect to Patreon, where I post more videos or more content. And also, if you want a personal tarot reading from me or any other service that I offer, you can check out my website and tap into that. Send me an email if you're interested. All right, so sending you so much love, so much light. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see all of you in the next video. Bye. Hello, group number 2. Welcome to your reading. If you have picked this rose quartz heart today, this is going to be a reading into what are your person's thoughts of you today. All right, so we're going to start off with a general card to see what energy your person is in at this time, or just what type of archetype are they showing up as. Right, so let's see now. Spirit, please, for group number 2 here, what's going on here for group number 2? What's their person's energy? What's their person's energy? What energy are they coming through with today? So Spirit, please, for group number 2, what's their person's energy here? We have gossip. Okay, interesting. Interesting. I feel like this person has been talking about you today to other people. So gossip. The light attribute of this card is awakening consideration for the feelings of others and honoring trust. And then the shadow attributes here are thrives on the power of passing on private or secret information and betraying confidences. All right, so what this is telling me, basically how this person came to think of you greatly today, is that someone else either mentioned you to them, or this person sort of overheard other people talking about you or mentioning you in some manner. Or maybe just, you know, this person was reminded of you, of your connection, due to some people sort of communicating some things between themselves. This feels like it's sort of like a work situation, or maybe even a friendship type of situation. Maybe you have sort of friends, or you know, you two are acquaintances, friends that know each other, or so on. So that's what's coming through here. What else? This to me feels like, you know, someone, this person, your person was talking to someone and they mentioned your name, and this person was like, ears up, you know, like the dog or like the cat, like ears up, I'm listening, I'm present, I'm here, you know. And they sort of asked them about what you're doing or what you're up to, where you're currently residing, what type of thing you're doing, and, you know, sort of trying to get information about you through other people is what I'm tapping into here. This might also be that, you know, people were talking about you, just sort of mentioned you, maybe mentioned something that you're doing, or mentioned some type of your success, or just, you know, I've seen I've seen this person here and here with this and this person, they were doing this and this, you know, just sort of sharing that information. But it feels like it was like a hook for your person. It was like, okay, the fish got on and now they're being sort of riled in. And it feels like, you know, your person caught this little hook and now they are hooked on you today. So it sort of feels like it reawakened some of their passion here. Maybe also this person saw some type of post on social media. This also feels like gossipy energy to me, quite, I don't know why. It just feels like maybe they saw something on Twitter or maybe on Facebook or maybe on, I don't know, Tumblr, or what else is there? I don't know, some other social media, Instagram, yes, definitely that as well. And that sort of reminded them of you. So, or maybe they just saw your post or something like that and they were like, ooh, that's interesting that she or he or they are doing this and this and this, and they're connecting with this and these people, or they're just in that part of the earth right now. I don't know, whatever it is that you guys are doing. It feels like your person was sort of hooked on that by the outside forces. Okay, so let's see now what their energy is like right now. What's the energy that they're in at this time? So Spirit, please, for group number 2, what's their person's energy here? What are their thoughts of them today? Sort of reawakened passion, reawakening desire here is what I'm tapping into. The 7 of Wands, I feel like this person is sort of trying to establish boundaries between themselves. Maybe even, okay, something else is coming through here. I feel like someone may have criticized you or maybe said something about you here to your person or around them, and this person feels like they really defended you, you know, they really stood up for you. What this feels like. They sort of felt like it was their duty, you know, to sort of defend you in some way, you know. So that's what this feels like to me as well. Also, this feels like your person does feel like they want to just protect their own boundaries at this time. They feel like maybe, you know, just hearing your name here, or someone else speaking about you may have sort of reawakened parts of them that they may have sort of denied or have put aside, you know, and that was just, you know, just a wake-up call to them to just be like, oh, I really like them, I really want to be with them, you know. It's just that type of energy started to manifest for them is what I'm tapping into here. And they were like, okay, whoa, stop it, I have to redefine my own boundaries, I have to keep this here. So we're creating this container and keeping all the emotions over here, you know, so that we don't create too much output here in terms of just our passionate outlet. All right, so that's what's coming through here with the 7 of Wands. Let's see what else we get for group number 2 here, please, Spirit. For group number 2, what else? What's their person's energy right now? What are their thoughts? We have the 9 of Pentacles. Wow, just a beautiful alignment with Earth and with Spirit. This to me feels like it's having your eyes on the prize and enjoying it. This to me feels like your person is sort of seeing you as connected to you, is connected to their energy, and they are enjoying it. It's that sense of a good sense of boundaries that we were talking about here. It's like, you know, they are here, they're doing their own thing, you know, they're doing their own work, working on their projects, whatever it is that they do, and they're sort of keeping you in mind. They're sort of looking at you the whole time. You're always in their mind, you're always present there, you know, like a background even. And it's bringing them a lot of serenity, to be quite honest here. It's bringing them a lot of joy, a lot of just peacefulness, a lot of freedom here as well. It's just opening them up completely to the world is what I'm getting here, and to be able to just really enjoy, you know. So this person is, or feels like they are in utter enjoyment of your presence in their lives at this time, whether you are in separation or not in separation, or whatever your situation is. This person just enjoys your presence. They like you, they enjoy looking at you, they enjoy being around you, you know, but they feel like they have to have like a boundary around you as well, or a certain limitation around you as well. That's going to apply sort of differently for all of you here, but that's what I'm picking up here. It feels like, you know, there's like a container or just a boundary which your person doesn't want to cross with you, but overall they really enjoy being with you or around you here. It's just this sort of utter enjoyment of the physical life and sharing the physical life with you at this time and having you in their lives. That's definitely what's coming through here with the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, but it feels like your person is, you know, not actively sort of pursuing this. They're just very sort of, they're just enjoying it, is what I'm feeling here. You know, they're not like taking strong active steps towards this. They're not hard at work at this connection, but they're enjoying it. They're greatly enjoying it with the Nine of Pentacles. And they just really like seeing you. This person likes seeing you every single time. They really like connecting with you. They like to connect with your energy. They like to hear from you, you know, but they are a little bit passive maybe here. Okay, we have the Star coming through next. This person is also very hopeful about this connection, about where it's going to go, how it's going to develop between the two of you. They're definitely strongly connected to their emotions here as well. They do feel like they want to be a little bit rebellious, but maybe they're holding themselves sort of intact or poised with that. They feel quite poised when it comes to you. They feel very relaxed and sort of trusting in this connection, overall trusting and knowing that things are going to come when they need to. Strong Aries energy here also with the Star coming through here. So let's see what else for group number 2. What else here for group number 2? Okay, whoa, we have, I saw the Tower there, so some things might be shifting for your person. Some strong beliefs, maybe they're trying to let go of some things that no longer serve. We have the Sun card in the upright position and the Ten of Cups reversed, right? So the Sun card is that confident energy, is that energy of illumination, being happy that you are in their lives. You know, it's just the card that it doesn't come after the Star, sorry. So this one feels like it's just overall happiness, just overall childlike enjoyment of your connection is what this feels like to me. It feels like this person is sort of in a calm enlightenment and understanding when it comes to this connection, and sort of trying to achieve more, but trying to achieve more in this connection through gentleness and slow movement. So it's almost like they are connecting to vitality. When they think of you, they become and feel their body as more vital. They feel themselves more radiant. Whenever they think of you, especially today here, they feel a joy rushing through them, and energy and invigoration, and also like a good health. They feel that rushing through them as well. I saw 1111 when I said this, so might be a sign for some of you. So being full of assurance and confidence basically here as well, a clarity of vision and purpose. Okay, so a person does feel quite purposeful about you here, but also just sort of joyful, you know, in that sort of childlike, wondrous joy energy. Okay, so with the Star, again, we have that finding almost like the still silent place within themselves, the serenity amidst trouble, amidst chaos maybe, and harmony without reservation, sharing and being generous. So this person does want to be generous with you here as well. Okay, even though like they are in this energy, it feels like they do not have or are not in the energy of having these things though. They're not attaining serenity and peace quite as well in their personal lives, in their personal relations even, you know, their personal relationships here. It might be that their personal relationships are strained, and even their relationship to you, the emotional, intimate connection here is very strained. It's not been very successful or happy here. You know, the happiness has not been granted yet. So the encompassing emotional contentment is not there either. So, you know, it feels like this is on the horizon, but the emotional happiness here is not, or has not yet been achieved between the two of you. There is this appreciation of your presence, and there is hope and there is joy here, yet the full sort of emotional bonding here has not been achieved, or maybe this person feels like it cannot be achieved due to maybe some boundaries or some limitations that are at play in this connection at this time. Okay, so let's see what else. We have the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so Spirit is telling me that work may be involved. Working, maybe their own career, maybe their status, maybe there's something else in the physical that's separating between the two, that's separating the two of you, or something that's just difficult to manifest because of the physical attributes. This can be age difference, this can be asset status difference, this can be, I don't know, this person being your superior in some way, because there is this energy of teamwork, working together to create something with the Three of Pentacles. And maybe this is why this person is not sort of allowing themselves to go down this route of the Ten of Cups, this emotional fulfillment, this attainment of emotional connection between the two of you, because they feel like it would not be proper to do that, for example. Yet they're still hopeful that something is going to shift, that something is going to develop here between the two of you, so that they will be able to sort of feel and fall into the connection with you, because they really do feel like there's a beautiful connection between the two of you here with the Nine of Pentacles, yet it feels like there are some blockages still present. Okay, so let's see now what else, Spirit, what else here for group number 2, please. What else for them? We have the Queen of Pentacles. So yeah, this person does feel quite grounded with you. They consider you as someone who has a lot to offer them. They consider you as someone who is very giving, very beautiful, very sort of physically desirable as well. This person feels like you have this special heart relationship with them, that you can give them something greater when it comes to the heart. Like you can open up their heart in a specific way here is what I'm tapping into specifically. And also, you know, the energy of nurturance is here. Nurturance of especially like the physical manifestation. Nurturance of the body is present here, and taking care of others, taking care of your physical situations and the things that you are engaging with other people. So there's this sense of nurture that comes from you, that your person does find very attractive here as well. This person finds you very generous and someone who possesses a very warm energy, a warm spirit, and someone who is overall very supportive. So they feel like there is also support between the two of you. This person knows that you got their back and they got your back, you know. They feel like that is the case between the two of you, like you guys have each other's backs here, yet they just can't manifest the emotional connection here for some reason, right? So let's see. We have the Page of Wands reversed, as well as the Four of Cups. So they're denying themselves. With the Four of Cups, they're not allowing themselves to have some things. They're sort of practicing asceticism. You know, if you know that, that used to be something that people in the age of Buddha sort of practice. They still do, sort of like denying themselves good things, or being like, no, I don't need to have that right now. I'm good as I am, you know. So sort of in order to sort of fulfill a higher good, let's call it higher good, for the greater good, you guys. So they're trying to sort of fulfill this thing, this desire, but they are denying themselves. They're denying their own passion. They're denying their own passionate movement forward in this connection as like a backdrop to all of that. So, you know, I don't agree with your person here. I would do things differently, but they are where they are. They're denying basically their creative and passionate outburst here, let's call it like that. They're denying themselves to be more sort of charismatic with you, more outspoken with you, and to take action towards you, you know. So they're not allowing themselves that. And just with the Four of Cups, there's this energy of, you know, like introspection, sinking deeply into one's own concerns also a little bit, and just like this energy of, you know, not allowing oneself to have good things due to a higher or bigger purpose, just that asceticism energy, you know. I'm not going to eat this and this and this because I'm on this spiritual path or whatever, you know, even though for your person it might be something different, it might be something job related or just a certain belief that they're holding, or maybe it is just, I don't know, a value of theirs. Something else is a bigger value of theirs here, for example. All right, so just to mention the signs real quick, we do have a Aquarius energy here, we do have a strong Leo energy present here, we do have, you know, the Queen present as well. So with the Queen here, with the Page, we do have strong fire energy and earth energy, so Leo, Aries, Sagittarius over here, and also Capricorn, Virgo, and also Taurus energy over here. All right, so that's what's coming through for you guys. Let's now quickly just tap into some guidance and to see what comes through with guidance for you guys. So let's see, Spirit, please, guidance for group number 2 here. So guidance, please, for group number 2. Okay, thank you. I just love when my cat sort of just jiggled a bit. We have the bud. Oh, I'm just like, I'm responding like that because this one came through in group number 1 as well, the precise card, and I really shuffled the deck really well. So it's interesting. So what do we have here? We have potential, promise. It's about to happen, and keep going. So keep trusting in this connection. Okay, so what is the energy here? So the bud is the promise of what is to come. It's the physical manifestation of the seeds that we've been holding deep in the earth, nurturing and dreaming through the fertile void of winter. And now we find ourselves in the inner season of spring, and the bud is beginning to realize what it was always destined to be. Okay, but this bud still does require attending in order to bloom one day soon. So this card, this is the card of encouragement, this is the card of potential, excitement, and hope for you. It invites you to keep facing your true north, to face your values here, and show up for what you've been called to create in this connection. Your effort has not gone unnoticed here. Your person definitely feels deeply for you here. So keep going. Someday soon you'll begin to see this beautiful creation in the world, okay? So keep tending your garden, and before long the bud will begin to unfold and bloom. All right, if you're dedicating yourself to ushering in some change in your life, you've just been called to keep going and trust that what you've been working towards is happening. Okay, so trust your manifestation. Your desire is happening for you. It is already yours. It just has to manifest. Okay, the soul inquiry connected to this card is basically what new buds are beckoning to bloom within you at this time. Okay, so that's all I have for you, group number 2. Thank you so much for connecting, for sharing your energy. If you want to book a service with me, all the information about that is available on my website, and the link to that is in the description box below this video. Make sure to check that out if you're interested. I offer healing services, channeling, tarot readings, and also intuitive manifestation coaching if any of you are interested. And with that, I'm going to leave you today. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below as the YouTube mantra goes, and I'll see you soon in another video. Bye. Hello, group number 3. Welcome to your reading. If you have picked this beautiful crystal, the Jade, allegedly, I'm not sure which one it is, the Jade heart apparently, but that is going to be a reading for today. All right, so we're going to start off here by getting just a general card for your person, and then continue with some tarot. Okay, so let's see what we get here. So for group number 3, please. Spirit, what's the energy that they're currently in? What are they thinking of here? What's the energy that this person is in, please, Spirit? We have the Mystic. Wow, that's powerful. Revels in intimate union with the divine and delusional rapport with the divine as the shadow aspect. Okie doke. So this is powerful. This person seems like they are quite enlightened in this connection, or maybe just this connection has led them towards a very powerful awakening within themselves. It feels like they have awakened their inner alchemist at this time. So they were able to really transform themselves, shape-shift themselves, and sort of were able to tap into what they want to serve humanity with here. It feels like, you know, this person feels very beautiful towards you. They feel like they're your companion overall. They feel like there's a sense of unselfishness towards you, a sense of not feeling like they are guided by, let's say, personal ego wishes or things of the ego here. They're more like guided towards what feels good to them as a particle that's connected to you here. Okay, so this person is currently following basically a selfless path of practice to achieve union with the divine, or a state of enlightenment that is manifesting as service to other people as well, which might include you in this case as well. So this person does feel like they're consistently placing their inner knowledge above material concerns as well here. So anything that this person feels into or they know is the case, they're sort of going to prioritize that accordingly to what is the case, and not basically not the physical world. They're not going to like prioritize the physical world in that sense. So I feel like it might be that this person is just, I don't know, just the energy is that they are living in a little bit of a different dimension than just the physical dimension. So there is this devotion to being in union with the divine from their side. There is this energy of practicing that, sort of practicing their connection to the divine, and maybe not focusing so much on the physical as a part of that, sort of maybe forgetting about the physical, or not approaching the physical in the same sense as a physical human being would, you know. So they're maybe trying to not, I don't want to say deny, because it's not the energy of push away, it's just the energy of I'm not going to focus on this. I choose with my free will to not focus on this so much. Okay, so I feel like your person might be deep in their own spiritual practice at this time as well. Maybe through this deep spiritual practice, they are connecting to you here as well. So we're going to see what comes through with the tarot. It would be interesting if the tarot reveals, you know, not so spiritually attuned cards. So we're going to see what's going on here. So Spirit, please, for group number 3 here, what's going on with their person? What are their thoughts of them today, please? We have here the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so allowing things to take their course, but also understanding that everything is interconnected. Okay, so there's this deep sense of interconnectivity between both of you. Here, I feel like this person knows that you guys have past lives together. This person might have felt into the past lives between the two of you as well. This feels like, this card basically feels like the whole world is just like one organism, and we are all just like little cells, little particles within this bigger organism, and this bigger organism is at all times interconnected, working with itself, connecting with itself, even on a level that we cannot see physically. You know, this is something that's always in the makings, it's always in its creation, it's always shifting, it's always moving, and this is what this person lives basically. They live this co-creation, they live the interconnectedness between everything, between plant, animal, spirit, material, whatever it is that's going on. This person lives, as said previously, in a different dimension here. Okay, so what's coming through here is this sense of perceiving reality from a different standpoint. Therefore, also perceiving your connection here from a different standpoint. All right, so they know you guys are connected. They know you guys have had past lives together. They know you sort of are intermeshed in some way. And there is love there. They know, with that mystic knowledge, they know that love is their existence and love is your existence. Therefore, you know, love is both of your existences' nature. And therefore, it's something that is always in flux, always in motion. But it feels like they're not attached to this. It feels like there's no sense of like attaching to this too strongly. It's like trying to look at things from a higher perspective, higher viewpoint. Yeah, let's see what else we get. It's just like an overall, just serenity is what's coming through here. So let's see, Spirit, please, for group number 3. What else? Something jumping but nothing flipping over. Okay, we have the Magician. Wow, the Magician falling down. In that energy between thought or before the creation, trying to manifest that energy, almost like the energy of the void before something manifests, before something creates, or just that energy of the beginning phase of a creation. Sort of bringing the idea into being here is what is happening for your person at this time. I don't know what's going on here with the Magician, to be quite honest. This person feels like they are manifesting this connection in a specific way, but it feels like that's the end of it. It doesn't feel like it's a very deep energy of wanting something, you know. It feels like they're connected to their own nature, and they are, through their actions, like creating what it is that they want to see manifest. So let's see, Spirit, anything else here? Can we clarify here the Magician first of all? We have the Four of Wands reversed. Celebration, love, but no commitment is what's coming through here. So this person, oh God, this is just very difficult. They want to manifest a connection between the two of you, but a connection that is not like a marriage. That's not like a relationship that you are like together and then you go out and then you know, marry like, you know, your average Joe, John Doe and his Magdalene or something like that, you know. It's just the energy of there being companionship, there being this celebration, this joy between the two of you and this physical manifestation, this physical life, but without that energy of, okay, we're now going to live together and conform and make or mold our relationship based on what society is dictating or what society is telling us. So this is just an entirely different energy to that. Okay, but there is love here, there is passion here, you know. This person is not, they don't feel so attached to things, which is why this whole reading, it might feel like, okay, I'm reading, you know, just weird energy for some of you, because it's like, it's not the energy of attachment, and therefore it feels like this person is not really a human being, and at some points, you know, but they feel love here, they feel attachment here, they feel love, but not attachment in the sense of like, I have to have this, just attachment in the sense of I find this beautiful. So attaching through love is what they do, and that interconnectedness is what they feel into with you. So the Four of Wands here, interconnected but not like interconnected and bonded, but not traditionally coupled is how I would sum this up. Okay, so that's what they are wanting, that's what they are sitting on, so that's what they're also manifesting here, you know. because it feels like they don't want to really manifest something grand here, or manifest a specific union, or manifest anything. It just feels like there's appreciation here between the two of you. Okay, so let's see what else comes through here. And appreciation of you being in their lives. We have the Page of Wands. So it feels like this person really likes to be around you, really likes to be in your energy. This person feels they are very creative. They are very passionate about life overall here. And this person does want to be, I feel like, passionate with you, or just enjoy the life with you. They want to start something new with you, maybe a creative and passionate pursuit of some kind. They are coming through as someone who is quite charismatic here as well, and someone who does want to take action towards this connection, sort of wanting to facilitate new growth in this connection overall is what's coming through here. But overall, again, you know, just look at the card. Just if you feel into this energy, it feels very serene. It feels very like comforting in some way. It just feels so relaxed, sort of like an exhale, like, oh, you know, it just feels good. Like being in connection with nature and just being in this interconnected energy, and everything is all right through this. So let's see what else. We have the Eight of Swords. Ooh, okay, interesting. So clarifying the Eight of Swords, please, Spirit, for group number 3. The Eight of Wands. Huh. Okay, so we have some humanity here finally. I love that. I love that, you guys. So humanity. Humanness of your person. So it does feel like their little mystical energy is not all that is, because we do have the Eight of Swords here, which feels like they are holding themselves back. And what are they holding themselves back from? They're holding themselves back from taking action, or from some type of active pursuit towards you and towards this relationship. Okay. Okay, so my cat is just biting something in the background. I just wanted to check that out. So yeah, that's what they're doing. I feel like there's even the swan here. Just God, the swan here is being caught, which, you know, is the ultimate sort of like symbol of love. So love is being caught between the mind, in what they think is right or should be, or, you know, any type of like belief that they still do hold. They do hold a specific belief here, maybe a specific belief out of a certain tradition even. It doesn't have to be a religious tradition, but maybe even just some type of a tradition, you know, something that they feel very closely connected to here. And they're being sort of held back by wanting to take action. They feel closed off. Why? Because they want to take action. I feel like this action, taking action here, is something that's tripping your person up, because they feel like they are not altogether like released, or altogether, how shall I say this? They're not altogether, just trying to find the words here. Altogether unattached, or altogether unflappable when it comes to relationships. Okay, so it feels like the mystical element here, while it is in its essence very beautiful, very serene, it is also a coping mechanism here I'm tapping into, due to their childhood, because it feels like this person might have had something difficult happen to them in their childhood, and they coped through mystical experiences, or they might have experienced, sorry about the noises, they're just my kitten, they might have experienced some type of a difficult or painful experience as a child, and that has led them towards maybe a mystical energy, or being able to fall into the mysticism a little bit deeper, or just to create this sort of bond with the mystical, with the spiritual, through their experiences. But yeah, okay, just the bring ourselves back here. So don't go into a full-blown analysis of your person. They are still holding themselves back. They're tied down. They're tied down because they feel there is an attachment to you. There's an attachment towards wanting to take action. There is a passion here. Yeah, the King of Wands, there is a passion here. Like we have the Page, the Eight of Wands, we have the King of Wands. There might even be sexual attraction here, which is probably also maybe something that's tripping your person up here. With this energy, with the King of Wands here, we do also have the energy of someone who is again charismatic here, but also someone who does find you very charming. So this person is finding you quite irresistible, and maybe that's the case. Maybe that's what they're sort of holding themselves in. Their mind is sort of holding that passion, that love inside. So finding you a source of inspiration here as well. And this person wants to, their urge, like their more bodily urge, maybe their desire, their sexual nature wants to create something here. If you just tap into this energy, you know, that's the energy that wants to create something. And then this person is like, yeah, but my spiritual this and that, you know. So I'm just finding it funny because it's contradictory, because they're so attached actually to the mystical elements here. So, you know, that attachment to mysticism here is what is tripping your person up most of all. And they do have all of these beautiful gifts, and they do have transcendent nature, don't get me wrong, but still they are denying themselves, and they are not like in full-blown like physical beautiful union with their body here, because this King of Wands is showing up in a way that's not sort of brought into alignment and harmony with their own purpose and with their body and with their physical manifestation here. And they are a physical being, therefore, you know, this is something that Spirit has wanted, but they are not aligned to seeing that because of their attachment to the mystical, all the while saying, I am so unattached, I'm feeling so good, everything is good, I don't need relationships, you know, that type of energy. You know what I mean, if you're dealing with this type of person. Okay, so Spirit, what else can we have here? And all the while, I do want to point out there is a strong contradiction here as well, because, you know, we do have this, and that is true. You know, this spiritual alignment that your person feels, it's true. And, you know, they do feel all of this, and they do feel unattached, but they also feel attached. So, you know, there's this sort of two dichotomies that you have to accept as one with this person. And I know that's difficult and sort of demands a specific mental effort, but that's the case for this person. This person is, you know, a special case in some way. So let's see what else. We have the Five of Wands. Okay, so discord and chaos. And we have the Lovers reverse. Discord and chaos when it comes to love, when it comes to the lovers here. Oh God, this person feels very tripped up with love, with all of these foxes. I'm tapping into the nature of the trickster a little bit, you know, and trying to sort of outwit the trickster energy somehow, trying to sort of work against their own desires, their more primal urges and stuff like that. Like this person is really finding it somewhat difficult to connect to just the energy of passion, the energy of fire. Okay, that's something that's really messing with them here. And we have the Page of Swords. They do want to understand, though. They really want to understand this connection. They really want to know you better. They want to know themselves better. They are very curious about this connection as well. You might be an important person to this person, but since they are so like, I'm not going to attach, I'm going to be sort of in my mystical little bubble, they might not be seeing that, or might not allow themselves to be aligned with that. Here with the Eight of Swords, with the Eight of Wands, you know, they're not allowing themselves to have this passionate forward movement towards you here. Okay, but they are very good when it comes to just thinking about things and being curious and being like charismatic and being interesting, you know, and being so much fun to talk to here. Okay, so we have the moon on the bottom of the deck, so just stopped shuffling and there was the moon. So there is confusion in your person's head as well, but they're also, I feel like they deal with all of these things like, okay, there's confusion, I'm going to fucking meditate. There is this, I'm going to meditate, and then they let it go, but they are denying. They are not dealing with the issue, they're not dealing with the thing that's coming up, they're just sort of coming back to this state of, you know, not having to feel so strongly towards this, and then they're sort of okay for a while till another thing sort of pops up, and then they just have to go do the same sort of ritual over and over again. And just sort of, you know, it's an energy that's not yet expressed with the moon here. It's something that's sort of a little bit of a turmoil somewhere in the you know, unconscious energy. It's creating like a little bit of like that tug, push, pull, war within oneself that they're trying to understand, but at the same time they're just trying to let it go. Let's just chill, let's just relax, you know, that type of energy. And they're just, you know, in a little bit of a confusing energy, just trying to feel through all of these mystical elements here. So that's your person's energy, right? So with that out of the way, now let's just tap into your guidance here. So for group number 3, please, Spirit, what is their guidance? For group number 3, what's their guidance here with this person? Or just in general, for group number 3, what's their guidance? This person is quite difficult to work with. Okay, so we have the sacred union, beloved within, inner and outer relationship, right? So it might be a message to you that this is a sacred union that you're dealing with here with your person. Okay, but what is the message here? So the message here is basically that relationships on this earth here are here to let us grow. Okay, so basically every relationship can be seen as an invitation to deepen connection with the beloved within, even our most challenging relationships. All right, so for example, the most challenging ones even are the ones that are allowing us to deepen our relationships with ourselves the most. Just going to bring this card forward so that you can maybe see better. Okay, so the sacred union just isn't just between you and another person. It's also always returning to yourself and getting to know yourself better through the other person, through the help with of the other person. That was difficult to get out. So okay, so when you also return to yourselves, you also return to humanity as a whole, which is that Wheel of Fortune energy. So you're being called in the same line as your person, but with the awareness of what we were just talking about in this reading, right? So maybe you're being invited to grow through relationships at this time. Perhaps you feel like you're being tested or stretched at this time, or find yourself longing for something external. So this card is an invitation to deepen the connection within, with yourself, to embrace yourself fully and treat yourself like the most precious person on the planet at this time. The more embraced you feel, the easier it is to embrace others. Okay, so the soul inquiry here is, how can you embrace yourself more, right? So that's all I have for you today, my beautiful group number 3. Thank you so much for connecting with me, for being a part of this reading. If you want a tarot reading, let me know. You can send me an email, or you can check out my website also for other services that I offer, right? So I offer also healing, channeling, and other things, all of which you will find if you click downstairs in the description box and follow my website to the information. All right, so with that being said, sending you so much love, so much light. If you want more videos, you can check out the Patreon community, and I'll see you guys soon in another video. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment as the YouTube mantra goes, and see you soon. Bye!